On est au lancement Adidas en compagnie de Brandon Wu qui est à sa deuxième année sur le circuit PGA Tour. Brandon, welcome to au 19e French-Canadian show. Let's talk a little bit about golf, but first, Adidas, what represent the three stripes for you?
Yeah, I think it's so cool as an athlete to be a part of a global sports brand like Adidas. You know, I think how everyone watching the World Cup this summer with Messi and Argentina bringing it home, and he's wearing Adidas. The whole team is wearing Adidas. So to be a part of that brand, and is just so cool for an athlete.
Sustainability is Adidas has been a leader for that. On your side, what's been your habits or your position in terms of environment on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I think, I went to Stanford and we talked a lot about environment, took earth sciences there, so I've learned a lot about it and learned to really appreciate the environment. And I think it's so cool because, a company like Adidas, they don't have to have these initiatives in place where they're trying their best to protect the environment, recycle, reuse materials and whatnot, but it's cool to see them prioritize that and really make a push to do what they can in efforts to help climate change and save the environment.
Do you consider yourself fashion forward?
I think I've gotten a little bit more in the recent years, but being part of Adidas, it helps. They're always kind of pushing the envelope, so you're like, that looks pretty cool. And yeah, I definitely think I've evolved the last few years as an Adidas athlete, so it's been cool.
Second year on tour, you had prolific amateur career. You played on highest level on the world amateur tour. Now you're on the highest professional level. What's the difference? Yes, there's money, but what's the difference for an athlete?
Yeah, so I think you'd be surprised. Like talent level, it's not a huge jump. I think some of the best players in the world are obviously a little bit better at everything, but I think that it's the mindset. People on the PGA Tour are there to win, and they're there to win by a lot. So it's very competitive. Everyone's, there's no mistakes. They make very few mistakes. They are always hitting good shots, and it's just very competitive. So it's exciting to be a part of, to be honest. It pushes you to be better, pushes you to work really hard to try and compete with everyone, and it's fun competing all the time.
You finished second earlier this season in Pebble Beach. At what point that kind of result change your set at goal, or you keep the same for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think, same sort of mindset. This year my biggest goal was to be a little bit more consistent, make more cuts, and so far I've done a good job of that. And early on, the weekends weren't really there. I wasn't playing well Saturday, wasn't playing well Sunday, so wasn't really finishing tournaments off. So it was really nice to Pebble to finally get that good finish. And but it just feels like it helps reinforce your confidence a little bit and keeps pushing you that you're doing the right things and just keep going.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, second year on tour, full schedule. Is there some player that you want to, play with to try to pick their brains up? As a second year guy, there's probably still some challenges, right?
For sure, yeah. I think, it's been with all these veterans that I grew up watching on TV, the Justin Roses, the Jason Days, it's cool to be able to play a little bit with them, compete against them, and yeah, I think year two, I guess just this week, it's super exciting. We just heard Tiger Woods is playing here in LA, so I'm excited to tee it up against him, with him, so it's been great.
Well, Brendan, all the best for 2023, and thanks for your time.
Yep, thank you so much.